Hello fishy people, welcome to another episode of Journey of Becoming. So today's guest has worn a lot of hats and carried them with all grace. She is a language teacher, she works part-time, she raised a family on her own as a single mother. So today I'm welcoming Kate ma'am to our channel to share her insights with all of us who are viewers.
Hello, Pallavi.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, people. It's great honor for me to be here, to being interviewed, and to be in this school, which has been my second home for many, many years, and it still is. Although now I have a different job, I'm working in a totally different sphere at the moment, but still. Well, the language school has a permanent place in my heart.
Oh, lovely. And to begin with, what first inspired you to become a language teacher, ma'am? Especially in the country where we are right now. We are in the Yaroslavl, Russia, where English language has not given that much priority to be learned, Or maybe I'm wrong. Correct me.
Yeah, I believe you're absolutely right. Mathematics, physics, the Russian language, science, so this is the priority. IT maybe now too. So English has never been so much of a priority.
Right? And why so?
I don't know, honestly. Maybe it's the syndrome of a big country. I know a lot of Russian people who believe that everyone should learn Russian, that everyone should know Russian like everyone in the world. Well, that's the big country syndrome, as I call it. Maybe I'm
pretty
wrong.
Fair enough.
I've been in love with the English language all my life. It started in the family, obviously. My dad was into music. He used to have a lot of friends who managed to buy records from abroad. So we had a huge collection of records and a tape recorder too. So those records, they were copied and recopied, the music on them. So I loved everything from Boney M to Led Zeppelin. So my music tastes were like really weird. And
is it classical or like?
Well, classical too, but that was more about my mom.
So your both parents were singers into music.
Well, they were into music. My dad used to be in a band and he taught me to play the guitar, and my mom paid for my piano classes.
So you can play piano too?
Oh, just a little bit.
Okay. So, and looking back at the early part of your journey, ma'am, what were some of the biggest battles you had to face?
Biggest battles?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
While trying to build a life that you dreamt of.
Okay. Let's see. 3, I would say. Well, battle number 1, that was becoming a grown-up.
You counted battles, okay.
You asked me, I counted, so it looks like 3. So the first one was becoming really independent. I can't say that my parents were too controlling, but they did. Well, my mom did all the things about the house, and she bought us, me and my brother, she bought us the clothes. They tried to monitor what kinds of friends we spoke to, and as a result, I bought my first shoes only when I was 20, and it was a disaster because I had no experience on my own.
Okay.
Yes,
and
I had no
experience
shopping independently.
How did you earn those money to buy shoes?
My mom gave me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I started cooking only when I met my future husband. Uh, well, well, because my mom used to do like all the cooking in our family, and we were just helping hands. So we did not make decisions. So starting to make my own decisions and well, doing my own cooking and cleaning and shopping, all this playing house things. So that was the first battle when I realized that well, I'm going to become a wife and I know nothing about
cooking and all.
household chores. Yeah, so that was great experience for me. Well, becoming an independent person.
Okay, all right.
Well, running my own house. Well, my second battle was well, probably when I became a mother. When you become a mother, all your priorities shift. You do not belong to yourself 100%. Yeah. So with me and my husband, it was always like 100% partnership. So we were friends first, and we were husband and wife next. So our relationship was like really equal, and I'm really grateful to him for that. Well, but when you become a mother, this relationship is not equal. The child is totally depending on you. Well, so you need to kind of kill a part of yourself, a piece of yourself needs to be killed. Well, to become a good mother, I believe so.
And ma'am, cut to that. How did motherhood shaped your strength, your patience, and the way you looked at life?
Well, first of all, well, you need to be prepared to have a child. I became a mother at 29, so I had plenty of time to think like whether I really want it, whether I'm ready. And when we decided that we were ready, well, we had a child, and well, I'm really grateful I had help from family members, from friends. Well, because well, it's really hard to spend 100% of your time with a kid. Yeah, so a young mother needs her breaks. Well, but at the same time, she needs to always be conscious that she needs to go back. There is a little creature who she is responsible for. Well, you need to have patience, definitely, and you need to show your love. And well, but it happens like automatically, and you need to educate with personal example.
And how did it changed your way of looking at life? Motherhood. Yeah. How will you connect with the life?
Well, the child always takes the first place when you need to make a decision. Well, whether to go to a party or not to go to a party. Well, whether to well, it's usually small things. Well, do you know what jaywalking is?
No.
It's when you cross the streets when the light is red, or you cross the streets where it's not appropriate to do so. Well, I used to do that all the time before having a baby. But
you became
when we are out in the street, so she's holding my hand, and I feel I need to be the law-abiding, responsible adult. So we never crossed the street when the light was red, and we always crossed the street where it was appropriate to do so.
You become more disciplined.
Yes, absolutely. You're right.
And as a single mother now, what was the most difficult part of balancing home, work, and your own personal growth? Did it stop or did it become differently? Like, how did you manage doing it all? How did you manage your personal growth?
Well, personal growth can be also different.
when having a child?
Well, when
Has it stopped?
uh, yes, there was a period in my life, a period of 3 years, I believe, when I didn't read a single book.
You love reading books.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Me too.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, reading books is essential.
What kind of books you like to read, ma'am? If I may ask.
Well,
Fiction, non-fiction, or
eh, well, mainly
And-
fiction, I suppose.
Okay.
I like dystopias.
Oh, okay, all right.
Honestly.
So we were on personal growth.
Yeah, personal growth. So how to balance it with a child? Well, looking back, it's a really small, non-significant period when your personal growth can just stop. Well, maybe up to the child's age of 3, and then, well, if you bring up your child right, they socialize in the kindergarten. Well, they can spend some time by themselves already, and well, this allows you to do your own thing as not just as a parent but as a human being.
Okay.
Well, it's just 3 years, well, maybe 5 years. So the first 5 years of your child's life, when you need to be like totally devoted to their needs, and then you can balance.
Yeah. Okay. You just need a patience
And well,
time.
as a matter of fact, you can grow together with your child. Well, I never put on a cartoon, say, and like went away. We stayed and we watched together and we discussed, and even
just
in
got
children's
involved with your
cartoons you can find a lot of subtle moments which help your
They
personal
bring,
growth.
Joy to life, different joy to life.
Oh, that too, that too.
And cut to that, many women speak about independence in different ways, right? For you, what did financial independence mean in your journey, ma'am?
Financial.
As a woman, yeah.
Well, actually for me it means a lot. I have, well, a little bit of a phobia. I don't know if I can put it this way. I have the phobia of unpaid bills.
Okay.
Yes, so all the
Pretty
utility
enough.
bills must be paid on
By
time.
myself. Okay.
Yes, so otherwise I get nervous, I get unhappy. Yes, so there used to be a period in our life, so that was the 90s. That was a hard time for people with low paid jobs. Sometimes it was, so there was just not enough money for paying the bills. So now it's a bit different.
And how did it change? What did you do to, like, yeah, of course you are a teacher now, and you work part-time, so you earn money, but when was the timing that you didn't earn, and how did you shape your mind to becoming financially independent?
Well, so you too believe that independence starts on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, critical thinking, common sense, and well, making your own decisions whenever possible. Yeah, so that's what independence basically is. But if we talk about the money, well, I just told myself that, well, the period when there's just plain not enough money, it's going to end sooner or later. Yeah, but otherwise, not paying the bills did make me miserable. Well, you know what poverty trap is?
No. Can you
Well,
please
poverty
explain
trap,
for us?
it's when you used to be jobless, unemployed, but now you are employed and you make less money than you used to when you were unemployed. Yeah, it really happened. Well, the 90s, it was just a difficult time, seriously.
Well, okay.
So imagine you are unemployed, you stay at home. You have a lot of time on your hands. You can do a side job, like a translation in my case.
Yes.
Translating, interpreting,
Yes.
I did some of that. You can go pick mushrooms, well, to make some supplies for the winter, like
Yeah.
foraging mushrooms was a thing.
And
Well,
beyond money?
then you have a job. So I started working as a teacher at a secondary school. So I needed money for good suits. I needed money for books. I needed money for public transport. For, well, buying myself some food in the school canteen. Yeah, and as a result, I had less money than I used to. That's what, well, poverty trap is.
Okay.
And
so you
again, not enough money to pay the bills. So with the teacher's salary, like young teacher's salary, it was absolutely impossible. No matter how much you worked, no matter how many classes you had, you just could not pay the bills. But that was just a difficult time. It ended in the noughties. Well, so.
And beyond money, emotionally and personally, what independence mean to you, ma'am?
Independence.
Emotionally.
Well, emotionally.
Yeah.
Well, I believe it's.
In today's world, we are very much dependent emotionally on the people we love, which is okay. But what do you think? How much it is important to be independent emotionally?
Well, it is important.
To get to know your own self.
I believe you need to have some basic knowledge of psychology. Nowadays, people have it. So all these issues.
Has normalized.
They've been discussed online nowadays. So most people are aware what clinginess is, what manipulation is. We didn't used to know these things, so we just learned by experience, and sometimes experience was a really hard teacher. But sooner or later, I believe you still strike the balance, like not being too clingy, not being too self-sufficient.
And ma'am, what's your
critical
take?
thinking and common sense, that's it.
And what's your take on the addiction of anything? Like
Addiction?
Yeah, like alcoholism. If you can share.
Yes, I believe I should. So that was my third battle.
Okay.
So coming back to counting battles, yeah.
Yes.
Well, my third and I should hope so final battle with the big boss was alcoholism. After my husband died, I became addicted to alcohol like really fast, and
how did you get rid of that?
Well,
if you can share.
Well, just one day I pushed my family too far, so they offered me to go to a rehab. And I thought about it like
And
about
you
half a
accepted
minute, and I accepted. I agreed. So we found the money. Well, there was a guy in the car who came to my block of flats, so collected me and my stuff, and off I went.
Okay.
Like 200 kilometers from the place where I live. That's important. You should, well, guys, if anyone is planning to go to
Rehab.
a rehabilitation center, don't go to the one next to your home. You need to be cut off from your previous life, like cut completely, otherwise it's not going to work. And you need to consent to it. If you don't consent, it's not going to work either. So I spent about 8 months at a rehabilitation center. Yes. So
how was the experience?
how was it? Well, it was a little bit of a mixture of a kindergarten and a prison, I should say. So, it was unpleasant at times.
But
But
I'm sure you are very much grateful for it now.
they showed me the truth, which I was in denial about for so long. Your life is shaped by what you do, not by what you know. Knowing is not half the battle. It's
all
a
about
false
experience.
statement.
Oh,
Yeah. Only doing something every day, reinforcing the habit,
Consistency is the key.
is going to make the difference,
Yeah.
so to say.
You have to do the boring stuff consistently every day.
Yeah, that's
Then it will be maybe helpful, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Love hearing you, ma'am, as you speak about your own addiction. But
well,
how is it now? Have you completely
well,
out of that?
as
zone?
our AA guys say, you can't recover completely. You can
you
just
please
be in the
explain
process
for us
of.
what AA means?
AA is
Yes.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the greatest invention of the modern times, I should say.
Okay, I'm very unfamiliar
Well,
to this
because they allow you to be an individual, and at the same time, they shape you into what you need to be
name. Okay.
to survive.
They
so
help you to
say.
get
Not
to
to
know
go
yourself.
back to your addiction.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
So,
Got it.
well, it doesn't depend on any religion, on your, I don't know, political views, your level of culture. So, it can be different. Well, you can still be what you like and still be a recovering alcoholic successfully,
Okay.
so to say.
Thank God. And if you could speak to another woman who is trying to rebuild her life right now, care for her child, and create her own independence, what would you tell her, ma'am?
What would I tell her? Well, first of all,
Especially a working woman.
balance your expectations and the reality, because I know that sometimes it can be difficult for young, inexperienced mothers. Then independence doesn't mean that you shouldn't ask for help. You should ask for help, and you should accept help.
Reaching out is
whenever you-
important.
Yeah. Please reach out if you feel you are not coping.
Okay. And finally, what last message would you want to remember your story about as a mother, as a teacher, and a woman who kept becoming stronger through every battle?
Well, I still think that my story is nothing special, and everybody's
is.
got
It
their
makes
individual journey,
That's true.
and their favorite quotes, and their favorite music, and their favorite books, and all that. But I believe that, being true to yourself, on the one hand, being true to yourself is really important. Don't change your views just because the person next to you wants it. But at the same time, be open-minded, be flexible, don't cling to your mistakes. So this is what I did at times. I don't feel I've lost any time.
And
Sometimes you need to waste some time to realize that you're doing something wrong. But try not to make it too long.
And ma'am, here in Russia, how is it to get fit into society? Feels like.
You are asking the wrong person. Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
So
As a woman,
I'm
how
really
did you
grateful
fit
for the
in?
invention of the internet, because without the internet communities, people who love the same music, the same video games, the same
yes.
books, so it would have been really difficult for me. I have some offline friends, back from the school, people who understand me, people who I love dearly. Well, but there were periods in life where I, s- well, I socialized mostly online because,
Okay.
well, I couldn't find anyone who loved the same things like
Okay.
here.
That's about it. Thank you so much, ma'am, that I loved hearing you out. I loved
Thanks
that
for
you
having
shared.
me.
Thank you, I loved it. Okay then, bye fishy people. Don't forget to subscribe and like fishy stuff.
Why do you say fishy people?
Because I love this audience and I love fish, so these are my fishy people.
Bye, fishy
Bye, fishy people.
people.
Thank
Best
you,
of
ma'am.
everything.
Thank you.